We are about to begin our lecture 3.9. In this lecture, we'll discover how we can insert charts into our PowerPoint presentations, change their appearance, and manipulate the data. We'll go to slide number 8 and begin with our work. First of all, we'll insert our custom layout which we previously created. We'll go to the layout option and select our layout. First of all, we'll change our text. And now we'll try to insert our chart. We'll go to the Insert tab and then select the Chart option. We'll select the Line option and then this first option. We'll press OK. This inserts a basic line chart which is based on this data. To save time, I have already provided you with the data which is contained in the Excel file present in your lecture folder. We'll open this file. We can select this whole data by making a click on this cell, and while pressing our Shift key, we'll click on this cell. Now we'll press Ctrl+C to copy this data, and in here we'll repeat the same step. We'll select this cell, and while pressing Shift key, we'll select this cell. And now we can replace this data with our copied data by pressing Ctrl+V. This prompts us that what we are copying isn't the same as our selection. Do we want to paste anyway? We'll click on OK, and this not only replaces our data but also changes our chart according to that. Now we'll try to know how our data is represented in this graph. Our categories which appear in this row are shown here, and they have their respective colors. The values which are contained in this column appear on the x-axis, whereas the rest of the values are plotted according to the values which appear in the y-axis. We'll cross this out for instance. We can access the window again by clicking on the lower portion of this option and selecting this option. We can open our chart data separately in Microsoft Excel by selecting this option. Now we'll try to change the shape of our graph. We can change the look of our graph by selecting it and then selecting any look from this collection. There is also an option for changing the color. There are also the options for quick layouts. You may select any of them according to your need. We also have an option for adding chart elements, and this has a wide range of options, and you can select any of them and use them according to your need. We can change our chart type and reselect our choice. Then it is the Format tab, and we can change the appearance of our text by going to the Text Fill options, or change the appearance of our chart by going to the Shape Fill and selecting any of these colors. We can also change the style of our graph by selecting any of these ready-made options. On the right side of the graph, there is the filter option, and we can select what appears on our graph and what does not appear. We'll check it again. Adjacent to these options, there is a button. When clicked upon, it takes us to the Microsoft Excel window, which we saw when we inserted this graph, and enables us to change the data of this category. Similarly, we can also filter out the data of which months show up on our graph and the data of which months does not show. Then it is this option which enables us to change the style and color of our graph, which we previously saw in the design and format tab. Then it is this option which enables us to allow certain features on our graph while avoid the others. Now we'll clear these guides, press backspace and press Ctrl+S to save our project. This ends our lecture. I hope you now have sound idea how we can insert graphs into our PowerPoint presentation and how we can edit them efficiently.